When it comes to drums, there have been a lot of libraries who claim to have that bounce, that swing, that urban vibe. And time again, I get so disappointed because I download these libraries and they don't have that. They're just missing that one little, I can't quite put my finger on it. But fam, I'm about to let you in on something. Yes, finally something for us. This is an exclusive first look at gospel musicians' brand new instrument. They're calling it Splat to Clat. And if you're familiar with any boom bap or soul music or any just urban vibes, you know exactly what that name means. I mean, just off of sound selection alone, I'm gonna let you know right now, this is amongst the most premium. This shares a lot of the same DNA from the gospel musicians' instrument lineup. So imagine pure synth platinum, but specifically for drum sounds, organic drum sounds, and percussive elements. And I absolutely cannot forget to mention that this is actually available on iPad OS as well. And they pretty much work the same way on both platforms, so let's jump into it. So I'm opening up Splat to Clat inside of Logic Pro, and I already have a MIDI pattern that I've already drawn up and created using these Splat to Clat sounds. So diving right in, you'll notice that Gospel Musicians has decided to go with the traditional pad-based Beat Machine user interface. So let's go into our settings menu and let's go to download. First thing you're going to want to do is download the factory kits. These contain all of your sound sources when it comes to your drums and your percussive elements. So you're going to need those. And then you're going to want to download the factory loops and your factory chops. And the loops are perfect for starting song ideas or a backing track for live performances, or even using them in your studio composition. This way you spend less time looking for sounds, kits, and drum breaks. These were already created, handpicked, chosen, and created as kits, and even all the drum chops are already sliced, so you can use drum breaks on the fly and start creating quicker and easier and still have that quality sound. This user interface consists of 12 pads as opposed to the traditional 16 pads, and I'm pretty sure that if you can't get the sound that you're looking for within the 12 pads, which I'm pretty sure you will, you have up to 3 banks of pads that you can load sounds into. And these banks are split up by slots A, B, and C. So the dope thing about this is that each and every pad is individually editable. Editable, tweakable. Let's just go with that, tweakable. You could tweak each pad by right clicking on this wrench, and this brings up a lot of different options for you to go ahead and manipulate each sound. So first up, you have the sounds tab. Using your volume and your gain, you can get the right levels on your instrument so that you can get the right sound staging, as well as a panning feature so that you can pan your instrument left to right. You can adjust the tone and the voicing of each pad by semitone. And you can control the octave in which it'll play real time. And still have a whole lot of control with the stereo spread and the detuning. And when it comes to sound design in this thing, the possibilities are endless, and this is just to scratch the surface. Let's go ahead and go to the amplifier tab. Here you can adjust the attack, so that if that kick is a little bit too harsh, you can drag up the attack. If it doesn't have enough tail end or has just too much, you can adjust the release. And then where you're going into the control tab, you have your velocity and performance behaviors when you're dealing with MIDI controllers. Now here's where it starts to get interesting. The filter tab is where you can start getting deeper into the sound design aspect of it. You can also choose from many different types of filter profiles to lay on top of your pad, and this is individual pad based. Once you've chosen your filter profile, you can adjust the attack, the hold, the decay, sustain, and release of your filter. This will mold and shape the character of each pad. And then you have your modulation tab where you can assign a modulation to filters or pitch, and then you can control the bit rate or the depth. So let's go back to our sound tab, and along the bottom here you'll notice that you have access to pads 1 through 12. So if we click pad number 3, that is our clap or our snap, and I can adjust the volume, and I can also go into the control or the filter and then apply a filter on that. Let's go through cycle through different filter profiles. But the possibilities do not stop there. So going back to pad number 3, you have another option that is effects. Once again, if you're a sound designer and a drum designer, you'll see that you have tons of options to go crazy. And again, you have access to all 12 pads at the top. And here you can add up to 5 effects, built-in effects within Splat to Clat to each pad individually. Or you can go to the master channel and add a master effect or multiple master effects on the channel. This is all baked in and internal before it even gets to the DAW. So if you're using a standalone for live performances, you'll have no problem. Look at how many effects that you have. You have delays and choruses, you have phasers, you have reverbs, distortions and drives, stereo effects, equalizers, tuning, dynamic compressors, and so much more. So let's play around with this groove that I created earlier. And these are all sounds that I've used that were built into Splat to Clat. So let's go ahead and mute this and then pull up a new instance of Splat. So here you can use the browser to actually navigate through all of the different types of user presets or factory kits and factory chops and loops and stuff like that that you can use to add to your composition. Let's go ahead and try this one. This is one of my user presets. So before you even press record and add any of these to your composition, you can cycle through these and audition them just by pressing play. And you'll notice the tempo here is made to sync with your DAW or your external device that you're using with MIDI. And then so as I adjust the tempo of my DAW, you can see that Splat to Clat adjusts as well. So every time you shuffle and select a new groove, it's a different kit as well. It doesn't have to be, but you have that option. This would be perfect for somebody who needs backing tracks for musicians and live performances, generating and starting up song ideas and just getting a basic groove together, or even full-blown compositions that you can use that are good enough to keep in your composition. Actually, not even something that's just good enough, something that you can mix internally within the plugin, tweak the sounds, save presets, recall them same presets with the same MIDI information, and just swap out the drum kits. Gospel Musicians has done it again with the brand new Splat to Clat virtual drum machine, available on desktop and on your iPad. This has been the overview and the first look of Splat to Clat. I'll be doing a lot more videos, and I'll put the download link in the description when it becomes available. Thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for rocking with the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.